What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, and the Golden Gophers will put toe to leather to crank us up. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single...
Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Trying to barge in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Minnesota's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. He has 89 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Wants wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run play action. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going with the ground game left. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. NC State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the chains now on second and long. Power football with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Man, you throw at him at your own risk. Like, you want to direct the football in the air towards him, he makes plays consistently. That's number 9 on the season. 9 INTs. This dude's making plays.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gonna look downfield again. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off play action. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Give to the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new Top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the move. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Makes the grab.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. Sets up the screen. Breaks the tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this deep.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. There he goes! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
27, Minnesota, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The give to the back. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets open down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Memphis took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Tigers that fired on all cylinders. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday as we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the option. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Bringing the heat. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on second down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. Wants to throw again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Shoot, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
The score, Ohio State 34, Minnesota 13.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Knight. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Got his man out of the backfield.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on fourth down and short. It's on fourth down and goal when you have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on fourth down.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Did the work himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged out of the air. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He got it. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a little space. And they're able to get him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You've you've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
1st down for the offense.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.